I'm going to show you how to use a couple clip art elements in Canva Pro to make a t-shirt design in loving memory. Okay, here we are in Canva Pro. I'm going to start a new design. I just used 8.5 by 11 here. I've already uploaded some of the clip art wing designs. This is from volume 2. Just clicked on it to add it to the document, and I'm resizing. Lots of different wings to choose from. I'm going to choose one of the backgrounds that came in volume 2, using volume 2, the watercolor wings. And I set that to background. You can click on the image file and right click on it and say set to background. I'm adjusting the wings there at the top of the staircase. Now I'm looking for a suitable image to import. I have a lot of images on here. Lots and lots of things to upload. Okay, here we go. I'm going to try this one out. May or may not work. Again, this is the Canva Pro, so I'm using the background remover function. If you have Canva free account, there are free background removers. I do recommend Canva Pro if it's something you're going to be doing a lot of editing in. Now I'm just searching in elements for blur. I'm going to add this little white blur to kind of hide the edges there of that image so it blends more smoothly with the picture. Again, this is probably a pro element. Tried a different blur, but as you can see, that was a full page blur. That's not what we need. Going back to adjust this, make it a little bit smaller. I'm going to put it right there where the end of the photo is to kind of ease the transition in between where the image cuts off and the background image. Now I'm going to add a little bit of text. In loving memory tends to be a common theme with these type of images. Now I'm just going to adjust it up to the top so I can get a better look at what it's going to look like. I'm going to click on the font to change the font, and you can go for whatever type of style. Again, if you're using Canva Pro like I am, there's a lot more fonts included. You can also upload any font that you have commercial rights to. Now I'm going to change the color. I'm looking for something that's a little bit darker that's going to show up. Moving the position a little bit. Clicking on effects here. I'm going to click lift to just kind of give it a soft drop shadow. I'm going to curve the text, and I'm going to readjust that. Sometimes it takes a few tries to get things right. Now I'm going back to that kind of circular blur. I'm going to put it behind the text. Going here into layers to adjust. As you can see, it's above. Now we're sliding it down below. That's going to help make that pop. Now I'm turning it. Now I'm going to continue to kind of adjust and tweak. Make it fit behind the text so that you can read the text a little bit easier. Trying to adjust up transparency to see if that's going to offset any things. I don't really like how that looks, so I put it back up to 100%. Now I'm adding some text with the deceased name, trying to think of a good name. I'm going to adjust the font here. I want something that's easy to read. Nice serif font here. Means it has those little edges on the text, but pick whatever font that's easily readable or fits with your aesthetic or design needs. Again, Picking the same color font that I used in up above. Having a little trouble typing here. Kind of centering it. In Canva, it's really good about snapping to text or to the center lines and alignment. I'm bringing back, trying to find a nice big blur to extend for the decedent's name and birth and death date. So I went back to the original blur and just adjusted it, made it much larger. I duplicated it, do that by Control D or pressing on that little kind of copy button. I think that looks pretty good. Now I'm going to the position, dropping that layer down below our text so our text can be easily read. You see Grammarly is in the way. Get out of here. Okay, Grammarly is winning on this time. All right, just making up a birth and death date for our example here. You could add further text. You could add a little quote, something maybe the decedent said a lot, or something that brings strength and comfort. Down below, we have plenty of room on this rectangular style design. Kind of adjusting to see where that looks good. Now adjusting that blur. And with it doubled up, you can see it makes the text pop even more. I'm gonna make this a little bit bigger. I think that looks pretty good. There you go. You can just download it in whatever format you need.